mighty. We're still going at it strong. Apparently, what is he doing? Praying? This is weird. Or did you just get drunk last night? It'd be so funny if they walked over to Adar and they're like, "My lord, Adar," and Adar's like, "Oh, sorry, just had a bit too much to drink." They would have killed her. Oh, so Adar's gonna have... He has the other ring now, too. So he's gonna have the 9 and this one.
Turn yourself in.
Leave us.
I accept your terms, Uruk. End this slaughter, and I will do as you asked. I will help you destroy him.
So he put on the ring. Doesn't look super good on you. So is he gonna be able to see the future now like she could? She's like, no, my bling bling. Oh my god. He's elf again. The ring turned him back into an elf. I was not expecting that. Wow. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I guess he looks alright for an elf. He pulls the look off. He's got the, you know. I wonder what his orc buddies are going to think about him now.
I was known by another name.
What was it?
Look, the orcs are back there. They can see him. So he takes it off. And does he revert back?
I will recall my children to Mordor. Never to make war on Middle-earth again.
So it infected him again, the evil. So the ring was holding it back. Interesting. And now he's found like this new light.
No more darkness. Let this ring heal the rift between Elf and Uruk.
Well, she's got a ring back. So he's a good guy now. That's an interesting twist. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It doesn't seem too bad to me. He's super evil, but misguided. You know, he like wants to protect his children, but he hates Sauron and is willing to sacrifice them. Doesn't trust the elves. But then he puts the ring on and kind of the evil goes away for a while. And he can see clearly again. Just like it did to the tree. I don't suppose that's too bad. And now he's like in this new state of mind where he's like, you know, I'm in the wrong here. And there's been a lot of blood. So let's just work together. And let me try to fix things. Glug! No! Glug! He's like the hero! Don't die on me, Glug. So is she gonna be siding side by side with orcs? She's got a ring back. She's evil again. Glug groaning, it says.
So SAURON did this.
Glug, think about your wife and children at home. They're probably making stew. Your son learned his first word. He said, die, die, die. You gotta go home to him, Glug. Don't die on me now. Glug.
It's too late.
Ooh. You just stabbed Adar. He was faking it. Well, I guess he's gonna die here then. Okay, I have to admit the curveballs. I wasn't expecting that either. So Sauron turned the orcs? There he is. He's right there. You gonna put the crown on? Oh, it's my ex. And they brutally killed him. They hate his guts. Damn. Is it because he's controlling them now? Damn, I think he's dead. He stabbed them like 50 times. So, if he's controlling them, I don't understand what's happening, though. Like, all the orcs were the ones who originally killed Sauron. They stabbed him like this. And so, why would he let them do that and become so weakened if he could have just controlled them all like this in the beginning? And how is it he's able to control them now, and he wasn't able to do that way back when they stabbed him the first time? You know?
They are not children anymore.
Give him a few more, just to make sure.
What orders? Lord Sauron.
And then another orc just starts like, yeah, come on, let's keep going, guys. We gotta make sure he's dead. Oh, I don't understand. This doesn't make sense story-wise. If he can control people this easily, like if he's really that powerful, what did he level up or something? How come he didn't do that the first time when the other actor, the guy who looked like he worked for Chick-fil-A, how come he didn't do it then?
Raise it, Egion.
It's already been raised. Leave no elf alive. They should all be dead by now. Even the secret passageway that Galadriel was leading the women out. There were orcs waiting outside. They should all be dead. And what happened to the High King and Elrond out on the battlefield? They should all be dead. They were way outnumbered. There's like 15 of them there. And then this massive army of orcs still is coming.
But bring me their leaders.
Their leaders should be dead. Hell, the new Dark Lord. Hell, Sauron.
Was your design from the beginning?
Yeah, that's what they want us to think, but no way. They even said that in the advertising. It's like the mental gymnastics you would have to do.
You think too much of me.
Yeah. One final showdown. Guys, don't fight.
Give it to me.
Where'd he get that sword? Are we gonna see a proper fight, or is it just gonna be a cat and mouse kind of thing?
It is not my wish to harm you.
Do you wish to heal me?
Oh yes, let's turn away when it's getting good. Well, alright. So we're still here at Eregion. More stuff is going on. Yeah, okay. Yeah, about that scene right there, some of that doesn't make any sense. I mean, it's some of it's kind of cool that I was watching here, actually. I like the idea that the ring turned him back into an elf. I don't know why that would do that. The rings are just like, none of their powers are ever really explained and what they can do. But apparently, putting them all on, the tree in Linden is like a big battery for the elves, and it repowered the battery. And so to have him put on a ring, and he turns around and he's a human, I wasn't expecting that. I kind of like that, to be honest, I do. As little character development as most of these people get, I thought that was an interesting little twist. I was wondering, why is he kneeling like that? Who's he praying to or what? And he saw this new direction. And so for the orcs to then betray him the moment he has kind of seen this new light, and you could argue, well, over time, since the blackness came back, he would slowly but surely revert back to evil. What doesn't make sense is why the orcs would betray them. And if you just say, well, Sauron's controlling them because he controls all things and he's God, if he has that much power, then why isn't it that in the very beginning, when the Chick-fil-A worker who was playing Sauron was there and he gave that speech in that high school theater room of that black fortress, and he was like, hey, we're going to go to war. Y'all probably die. Sorry, but trust me. And they're all looking at each other like, And then Adar stabs Sauron with the magical crown. And that weakened him enough to where all the orcs go and stab him just like they stabbed Adar. And it looks like from everything we've seen, he did not want that to happen. He was severely weakened. He turned into symbiote and had to fight Spider-Man for like forever. And then he turned back into a human after he ate this, traveling chick. And then he just started drifting around. And then the first season starts. And throughout the whole first season, he just wanted to work a forge in Numenor. And he's like, I'm going to start over and rebuild my life. Until Galadriel was like, no. You come with me. You're the rightful king. I'm going to lift you up in power. And he's like, you know what? You're right. I'm Sauron, by the way. And she's like, oh, shit. Never mind. But, it's just that doesn't make sense story-wise. Why would you do that? Why would the orcs now be willing? He says that one line. He says, the Adar says, my children. And Sauron's like, they're not children anymore. What does that mean? That all this time they've grown to a mental maturity to where they recognize their daddy, who their real daddy is? And has has he leveled up in power? Right now he doesn't have any rings. Maybe if he had a ring on, one of the elven rings or something, you could explain it and be like, oh, okay, he didn't have enough power over the orcs before, but now that he has a ring, and you could even argue and say that's the whole reason Celebrimbor, he wanted Celebrimbor to make the rings in the first place, so that he would gain more power, so he could rule over the orcs, so what happened before would never happen again. But he doesn't have any rings. He gave all the dwarven ones away. She has one of the 3. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. Just why would that be the case? I don't know. My brain's about to explode. We still got almost half of the episode left, so let's keep it going.